back to another edition of Football 101 here at PhiladelphiaEagles.com. Ross Tucker with you again, the former journeyman NFL offensive lineman. Played for 5 teams in 7 years. You can always listen to me if you'd like over at RossTucker.com. I got a bunch of different podcasts like the Ross Tucker Football Podcast. The whole idea of these Football 101 segments is to make you smarter, a more knowledgeable fan. And one of the things you hear all the time is that guy's a 3 technique or a 5 technique. You hear announcers say that, but a lot of times they don't really explain what that is. Well, have no fear. In about 2 minutes, you're going to know exactly what that means. All a technique is where a defensive lineman or outside linebacker, but usually a defensive lineman, lines up on the offensive lineman's formation. So let's take a look at just a base offensive formation here. Obviously, you've got the center, 2 guards, 2 tackles, and a tight end to the offense's right. Now, where I have the defensive lineman right now, he is head up on the center. That is called a 0 technique. You see that in a 3-4 front. If he slides over just a little bit on the shoulder of the center, that is a 1 technique because he's on and by the way, this works for either side. Either side of the center is a 1 technique. And then after that, you're really just counting shoulders, fellas. Each shoulder is a different technique. So we'll slide him over again, and now he's on the inside shoulder of the, well, actually, I'll put him on the outside shoulder of the guard. He's a 3 technique. If he was on the inside shoulder of the guard, it'd be a 2 technique. There you go. Now, let's keep it moving out to the right. Inside shoulder of the tackle is a 4 technique. You see that sometimes with 3-4 teams, although they really slide him over a little bit more. And then if he's on the outside shoulder of the offensive tackle, he is a 5 technique. So again, it's not that complicated. We're just counting shoulders as we go out. The tight end counts as well. Inside shoulder of the tight end is going to be a 6 technique. You see that quite often in 4-3 fronts. And the outside shoulder of the tight end is a 7 technique. That guy's job is usually to keep everything inside of him. He's supposed to set the edge for the defense. So it goes from 0 all the way up to 7, conceivably even 9 if it's a tight end wing-back formation. But you start with 0 on the center's head, and then each shoulder in every direction is the next technique. Now you'll know it's not that complicated. It's that easy. You guys got it from here on out, and you'll get a whole lot more as we continue to roll along here in all of the different football